Hi guys, hello and welcome to this channel. My name is Ankit and this is Layman Cinema. Today I will be reviewing a movie which will not suit everyone's palate. Even in today's time and age, at least for this Indian audience, such movies are not entirely palatable. Nevertheless, this will be one of my top recommendations because of the sheer genius of Rajkumar Rao we are treated to in the screen. The name of the film is Omerta and this is a Hansal Mehta directorial masterclass. So let's start with the review of Omerta. Well, I just finished watching this film and I'm honestly quite blown.
Oh my god! Wow!
The movie released in the theatres back in 2017, the same year which saw Rajkumar Rao establish his firm footprint in the Bollywood landscape with an array of strong and versatile performances in Badeli Ki Barfi, Newton, Bose Dead and Alive, and of course, Omerta. The film recently got its OTT release in Zee5 and hence, like many of us, I decided to have a watch. And frankly speaking, this didn't disappoint at all. The movie is directed by Hansal Mehta and I think this itself gives credibility of the merit of the film. The film is focused on true events based on the life of the most wanted British Pakistani terrorist Ahmed Omar Said Sheikh, played by Rajkumar Rao. There is honestly nothing that I did not like about this film. So this review will not be like my previous ones. To start off, this movie, unlike most Bollywood movies, doesn't show a character in a biased light, negative or positive. The characters and the events are totally shown in a neutral light from a purely third-person perspective, and rightly so. The filmmakers had utter clarity of thought in making this film and it's distinctly visible throughout the film. The film deals with an extremely bold and sensitive topic, terrorism, and the movie never condones it. It doesn't want the audience to root for its protagonist, rather, it wants its viewers to observe them and the events they orchestrate. The movie follows a three-act structure in its narrative. The storytelling is non-linear and switches between timelines now and then between these three acts. The director trusts the intelligence of the audience to figure out the switches in timeline, and that should always be the case. The first act jumps straight into the Delhi kidnappings of 1994, much into the earlier days of Omar Sheikh. The second act shows the origin of Omar Sheikh, how a simple, educated British Muslim boy coming from a well-to-do family gets radicalized by all the hate around him. What fascinated me is how this film explores the psychology and backstory of the terrorist, forces the viewers into understanding the whys and hows a terrorist is created, without biasing us towards the character. The third act of the movie showcases some spine-chilling moments, mainly focusing around the infamous murder and beheading of American journalist Daniel Pearl in 2002. The narrative is gripping, the pacing of the movie is fluid thanks to the brilliant editing by Aditya Warrior and commendable screenplay writing by Hansal Mehta. The film is only an hour and 40 minutes long, but the clever storytelling and timeline switches allows the director to accommodate a lot of content. The story is stitched beautifully, giving the audience a fulfilling experience. The dialogues written by Hansal Mehta are worth remembering and thought-provoking. At one point in the film, Omar Sheikh casually argues with Daniel Pearl and delivers one of the best lines of the film. He says, "Nobody is protecting anybody. Innocent people are getting killed, nobody lives, but the conflict lives on." You understand that the mind of Omar Sheikh knows that he is wrong, but he is just willing to make his wrong stronger than the opposition's, because he firmly believes that this is how he will win the war. Being an educated and well brought up person, his rationality dictates him to use hate in order to counter hate. Such is the peculiarity of human mind and how education works differently for different people. Lines like these give us a lot of insight into the thought process of a terrorist. Now coming to Rajkumar Rao, this man is just like water. He is a true shapeshifter. You put him in any bottle, in any character, and he will take up its shape. This man is one of the most versatile actors of the current era, and in this film, he shows us why. He had to think like a terrorist, understand and dive into the depths of his mental schema, and that is a very disturbing place to be. He totally transforms himself into the character. He himself has admitted in a lot of interviews that this was one of the most difficult and disturbing time he has ever faced as an actor. The character was demanding, and Rajkumar Rao delivered a fitting performance. This film showcases one and only one man, Rajkumar Rao, and in every scene he lives the character he plays. His eyes look convicted to the cause and you see a true actor mastering his craft. This review would be incomplete without me mentioning the one-take shot towards the climax, where in a few minutes span you see a man become a monster. Rajkumar Rao's monstrous ferocity, his piercing eyes in that scene will make you uncomfortable. The scene is shot brilliantly and it feels dangerously real. Hence, I strongly recommend faint-hearted people to skip that part. To conclude, the movie is something I would like everybody to watch. It is disappointing that films like these doesn't find enough audience and get somewhat lost in the barrage of other underrated gems. If we don't support good movies, good content, and discard a film just because you feel the look and feel of the film is artsy and non-commercial, then we should better not complain about the typical regressive Bollywood masala content that is served in our plates year after year. This is one of the best films of Rajkumar Rao and certainly that of Hansal Mehta's, and I really don't want it to be called underrated. Hopefully it gets all the acclaims it deserves now that it is in OTT. A highly recommended watch. So that's it for this video, viewers. Thank you for visiting my channel and tuning into my video. If you have made it so far, please leave a comment in the comment section and let me know if you like my review or not. Also do let me know if you have watched this film and whether if you have liked it. Please leave a like, and if you love my work, please do subscribe to this channel.